Today I'm drawing another marker portrait. I have been loving using my Ohuhu markers recently. There's something so nice about just having a set color palette to work with where you don't have to worry about color mixing or water control or dry time. You're just able to draw with markers. It feels very therapeutic, like I'm coloring in a coloring book. And I've made some interesting progress in my own art style by turning back to alcohol markers. I used to draw with them so much more when I was younger, when I was in high school, and then I took a pretty long break from them. I just became more interested in using other media, but honestly, I've just been loving this set. I'll link it down below for you if you're interested in knowing the exact marker set that I'm using or the paper. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this piece specifically. It's October, as we know, Halloween is coming. It's very exciting for me. I never was allowed to celebrate Halloween when I was younger, so now as an adult, it's a fun treat every time it comes around, being able to put out candy for the trick-or-treaters and go to a Halloween party. It's just such a good time all around. October also signals that fall is kind of in full effect. It's been cooling down here in Virginia, and I'm very excited for the leaves to fully switch over to reds and oranges. Oh, it's amazing. But for this drawing, I kind of had the idea of drawing a witch at the beach. I came up with this idea thinking about how I'm very excited for my trip to Crete coming up in May, but I was like, I don't really feel like drawing anything super summery, Mediterranean. I'm kind of feeling like drawing something Halloween, spooky inspired. And I was thinking, how cute would it be to draw a witch who's taking the day off, relaxing by the beach? I'm still figuring out how to place my characters on a completely empty page. Something that I struggle with that I've talked quite a lot about is my creativity. I don't feel like I come up with the most creative concepts for my work, so I'm trying more recently to think a little bit outside of the box for myself. I've been looking through my old sketchbooks and really noting what stands out to me and what kind of fades out in the background of what I've drawn in the past. And the artwork that I like the most from my own body of work is the artwork that I've put the most thought into the ideation and thumbnailing of. It's one of the skills I really want to get better at, so I thought this was a fun concept for October, a beachy witch. There are 15 travelers who are currently coming on the trip to Crete. If you want to come or you're just interested in finding out what the itinerary is, you can check it down below in the description. I'm going to be hosting 4 art workshops. I'm also going to be talking about watercolors because I've been really enjoying watercolors recently. We're going to explore some legendary locations in Crete, including the labyrinth. I've always wanted to go to Greece, and this is going to be such a fun opportunity to travel on a guided tour for a week with art workshops, with artistic people, hanging out, getting to know each other. If this is the first time you're hearing about my art retreat, I've hosted 2 other art retreats in the past and they have been so amazing. I also have a highlight on my Instagram that really details stuff that I think you should know before you book, and the price of the trip, what art supplies to bring, and just FAQs. I hope you join me on the retreat. It's going to be such a blast. I've been daydreaming about it, so I thought drawing something beachy related would be such a fun way to express my excitement about the trip. Oh, the last thing I want to mention in this video is I'm using the Blick Studio colored pencils, and they are so good. They're pretty amazing. They're very, very soft. I think a little bit softer than my Prismacolors, but that's nice. They have a very high pigment, and I used a little makeup powder brush to just wipe away any of the little particles of colored pencil that were on the paper. They add such nice, crisp details to my marker drawings, and I really love using them. If you've been interested in the Blick Studio colored pencils, be sure to check them out. Let me know if you like this artwork, if you like this concept. If you have any questions about my trip to Greece, let me know. You can send me a DM or just comment below, email me. I would love for you to join. I would be so happy to answer any questions that you have about the trip. I hope you enjoy this process, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.